Hey, what's up, y'all? And this is a Lite-Bulb moment.
I'm Asania.
I'm Deshaun. It's a motivational podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Unison.
That was live.
Here we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Lite-Bulb moment podcast. And I am Deshaun Duran.
And I'm Asania. Yeah.
What's your middle name?
Aye.
Okay.
Yo, Duran, word.
Yeah, it's my middle name. That's what. Wish I made it up. That was my first name. Some people think that too.
I thought you might have made it up. I thought it might have been your stage name or some shit, bro.
No, it's on my
like
license
George,
and
like,
birth
okay, because what is
certificate.
George Patterson?
That's my other two names. Yeah. You're supposed to know this stuff. But anyway. But anyway.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I have four names. Deshaun Duran, George Patterson.
Hold on, wait, what?
Deshaun Duran, George Patterson. Patterson is my last name. George and Duran are my two middle names. And Deshaun is my first name. Yes. 4 names long.
Light-Bulb moment of the day for Asania. Deshaun has 4 names.
I do.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you just fucked me up. I thought it was like for real, like your stage names or something, you know.
Then what did you think my last name was? Jenkins?
I just never questioned it.
Okay.
We ain't
Never gave a fuck.
Because we need it for tax purposes on nothing yet.
Right.
So
I understand.
What's my last name?
Taylor.
That's because you've been working with me for so long.
Yeah, you don't know mine, but that's neither here. But anyway,
how you been, man? How was your week?
My week was good. It's good. I'm happy. New things are happening, and I'm just kind of taking everything one step at a time. I'm just in a space where I see a lot of things happening, and that's just good, and I'm just happy. I am. I was thinking the other day, I was like, because I didn't want to let too much out, because I want to let time pass a little bit, but I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm good.
Like you can see the things around you starting to unfold. Yep, same here. Same.
How was your week?
It was okay. It wasn't as great as it could have been. I relapsed on some stuff. I had a few hiccups and things. It's cool.
Make sure you speak in the mic because we.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a few hiccups and things. I relapsed on, on some stuff I shouldn't have. But not no hard drugs. And then let me clarify with relapse. You say relapse and these things.
I know, right? You had to go back to rehab.
Yeah, you had to go to rehab. No rehab type situation.
Right.
Just some habits that I have been trying to get rid of.
It happens, most definitely.
Yeah, no doubt. But just start all over again. That's it. Hit the reset button.
Right. So, y'all, today we want to talk about the law of attraction. Mm-hmm. That's like the most famous law. Mm-hmm. And the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. And those two laws, they go hand in hand. It's almost the same thing in my opinion. But before we get started with that, we want to talk to y'all about the Uranus retrograde. Right, Alcinia? Are you excited?
Baby. Yeah, baby.
So all our retrograde fans out there, you know.
Because something's always in retrograde.
Something is always in retrograde. Who knew?
Retrograde.
Something is always retrograde and stuff. But some things to look out for. Positive developments in finances and love life. I think that's an awesome thing to look out for. More money, more love. I'm all for that. That's dope.
Well, what's in retrograde? Mine is Uranus.
Your anus.
Yours.
Yes.
Uranus is in retrograde.
Another thing to look out for is intense shifts. That's interesting. I'm having a shift right now. What I was just talking about. Shifts.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And finances are going to get better too. Okay. Yo, this is hitting me. That's dope. But intense shifts. I'm on about intense shifts. I'm really not.
This nigga didn't want to do it at first. Okay, go ahead. Now y'all let it.
We got urges to change patterns to better benefit your purpose. Yo, is this for me? Wait a minute.
Give the read.
Wait a minute. Stop. This is like my shit. Like they are. Uranus is talking to me right now. Like I'm trying to change shit. I'm trying to make new shit happen to bring new things to my life. This is real. Ooh, this is so real.
Uranus retrograding is what's causing it.
right? September 26th through January 2020. So we got plenty of time to retrograde. This is good retrograde right here.
This is good retrograde for a while.
And then we got higher consciousness through a process of elimination of what's not true to us.
Ooh,
I can relate to that too.
Ooh, yeah, that just kind of hit me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just home. That's real.
See, it's not just me.
Yeah, nah. I'm getting the Holy Ghost over here with you too.
Oh, I love it. I love that. But shout out to Lexi for being an awesome producer and setting up things for us.
For the notification of the retrogradation.
Yeah.
I wonder if I just made that word up.
Probably. Who cares?
Yeah.
They know what she was talking about.
Exactly.
Right. But now let's get into these laws. The law of attraction.
What number is this? What number are we on at this point? I think this is 7th and 8th.
I want to say that too.
Yeah, because we did. Yeah, 7.
Law of attraction, speaking things into existence, attract people that vibrate on the same frequency. Oh, so attraction, law of attraction. It's all about bringing things to you that you want. Because you're always bringing something to your life. You're always attracting something. So let's figure out a way to control what we're attracting so we can better serve ourselves.
Through meditation and awareness.
Right.
And
through positive thinking and positive actions and
then your words also.
Right, and all those things to make sure they align with what you're trying to bring into your life.
Well, you sound like them gurus and all these people that be on TV, right?
I be watching a lot of
YouTube. You sound like the YouTube channel.
I watch them like often. I do. I do. Oh my gosh.
And what you must do is bring the light and the awesomeness from the day every day.
Because it starts to make sense.
Exquisiteness from the heart as the purple light radiates from your upper being.
No, but real shit, it really starts to make sense.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, I love watching.
Because you can feel the shift when you start like not watching stuff like that and you're around some other chaotic stuff.
I feel like it's where I get my spirituality in church from. It's like the filler in for that.
In church?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't like that word?
No, it's cool. No, I had nothing against it. I was just interested way of putting my spirituality in church from like the air quotation marks.
Right.
Church. No.
Exactly. So,
but no, law of attraction is real, man. Like, whatever because law of attraction pretty much in the law of, which was perpetual.
I love the law of perpetual transmutation.
Pretty much work 1 and 2. Whatever you think, whatever you contemplate, whatever you speak of, and what did that person say? It rests down in your heart, it's in your chest.
Yeah.
You feel it, you put it, all your spirit into it. Eventually you're going to project it. Yeah, your consciousness is going to go project it because you made of energy. Mm-hmm. And energy is constantly in motion. Mm-hmm. So you put that energy out there.
Right.
Eventually it's going to manifest into law of perpetual transmutation into something physical. Something tangible.
It's funny because these laws are so simple, yet I feel like we make them so complicated. I don't feel like there is a whole lot to any of the laws. That's what everyone kind of says, some of the same thing. I'm sure someone can dive in a little deeper, But for the most part, it's kind of like 1 + 1 is 2. And someone else is saying 1 + 1 is 2. And someone else is saying 2 - 1 is 1.
But math was not everybody's favorite subject.
It wasn't. That's very true. That's very true.
So that's probably why people have a hard time sticking with it.
Right.
Think about it. It's just implementing it into your everyday routine, and we get distracted by things very easily.
Right, because it's not like we just have these laws to go by, nothing else in life. We have life.
Well, nobody's teaching us this from a very young age.
Right. Like I said on the last podcast, I wish.
If you was 3-4 years old, somebody would have taught you this at 3-4 years old. And you manifesting everything you want at that point. I knew I was manifesting stuff from a very young age, but I didn't really understand how I controlled it. I knew,
if I
put my mind in,
Right.
And it took some work. That's the other thing. Like, it takes action. You gotta put action.
You have to be proactive. There's a law of something. I feel like we might have gone over that law.
You gotta put it in action, man.
Taking action, being proactive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the other part. Most people get stuck. They don't want to put in the work and get up and actually the consistency. But the part where anything you think, it's not just the positive stuff, even the things you fear, you know what I'm saying? The things you worry about the most, anything that you just invest in. Most, like, for instance, shit. If you worry about your toe getting cut off, your toe, some form of fashion at some point in time in your life, probably will get chopped off.
My brother used to tell me to, like, watch what you view and watch what you watch and listen to and stuff like that.
Because it can give you certain thoughts.
Yeah. Because it seeps into your mind and it can, like, get into your subconscious. So you have to be careful. I'm not saying you should watch Care Bears all day, but, like, you should definitely just be careful what you're ingesting.
Care Bears even still, yeah, they probably do have a lot of their version of Care Bears.
I'm sure they do. I like Care Bears.
Okay. But yeah, just pay attention to it, man. Pay attention to who you draw to you. Man, we've been saying it over and over. I feel like this one law is by far the most overused, overexpressed, overly focused law that nobody really takes, like you said, takes serious.
Right, exactly. And
like, I'm not even gonna preach it like this is what you gotta do. Like, man, just take it serious. That's it. But here's the thing. Again, because we're not disciplined to move in awareness and sit down and meditate and watch things going on around us, be more still. Like you just said it. Like, you feel like it's slowing down, and you can see the stuff unraveling, and that's partially because you're at peace and you're in the moment. That also you meditating allows you to actually be conscious and be aware, because you're processing all your thoughts, you're processing everything going on around you. You actually focusing and meditating, and with the meditation, you're focusing your thoughts on what you are trying to manifest.
Right. It's all about just getting control of your thoughts and being able to sit down and go through the bullshit in your mind.
Yes.
And
be like, that's bullshit. Okay, that's relevant. That's bullshit. That's relevant. Right. That's bullshit. That's relevant. Ooh, I don't like how I handled that. Like, that probably wasn't the best approach. Let me take a different direction.
Right, because I feel like you got to do that to sort out stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's sorting out shit.
Right, at all.
They were just going, bing. Going, pass out.
Right.
Going, pass out. And that's it. Nobody's filtering through their thoughts. Nobody's looking at, okay, damn, how did I handle that? How was that? Was that the best approach for that?
Was that
cool? Did that really make sense?
Right. Reflection. And I don't reflect. Well,
on top of the fact, taking responsibility of the effort putting in, like I was telling my mom this morning, I was like, one of the things I'm starting to do is be honest with myself about my effort. I don't think we do that a lot. So I was like, if I'm putting 40% in and I get 40% back, I'm not going to trip. I'm going to be appreciative of what I get back from that 40% that I got in. You know what I'm saying?
Law of cause and effect.
Yeah, and then I get a 60% until I'm not going to be mad that I didn't get 100% as far as reward. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I want to put 40% effort in.
Right, like, you get what you give.
Right. And I know people who giving 10, 15% mad because shit ain't, you know what I'm saying?
And that's me too. Like, sometimes I had to sit down and think, like, but what did you do? Like, you wanted what? And what plan did you have? Did you execute that plan? What action, like, what steps did you take? What action was it about? Like, what did you do?
That's how I currently look at my whole business situation. Like, that shit blew my mind. I was like, okay, my man, look at the percentage you was putting into it. You was only putting this much effort into it. So due to the fact that you was putting, like, what did you expect? So now I look at, like, okay, this is what I need to focus on. These are things I need to work on to do better this time. And it's going to be consistent growth.
Right. And I feel like a lot of times it's hard to look back at something that didn't work out like how you wanted it to, and to really judge yourself and let yourself know. I mean, but that's the only way you grow, is to go and look at what you did wrong.
Right.
So it's something we all have to do. And just about every situation, from little things like how you made the bed totally wrong this morning, like, how did that happen? To huge things like, how did I do something that affected a relationship or a career or something like that you know is your fault? Like, to really just look back on your situations and learn from it and grow from
Before
it.
you get too damn old and you old as fuck and then you sitting there looking like, oh my God, I just figured all this shit out on my deathbed.
Right. Maybe we should do it now. Ooh, I'm guilty of that. Like, take time to really reflect and not do the same shit over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we do a lot of stuff, we just didn't do it right. Like, something was wrong in what we did. A lot of times people put forth a bunch of effort and still end up failing. So I'm not going to say all you do is put forth more effort. Sometimes you just didn't do it correctly.
The right way, man.
Yeah.
That's like video games. That's why I like video games, because that shit actually trained me to do it over and over and over and over again and potentially fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then get up and try again, because that's the whole point in order to get to the end.
Exactly. No, it's all about repetition. You know what I'm saying? If at first you don't succeed, that's
Shit, yeah, man.
So maybe you did everything wrong, but you probably was just supposed to do it.
Man, all jokes aside, I was watching the first season of Rap Game with Jermaine Dupri.
With the little kids?
Yeah, I didn't even know it existed. They on like season number 5. I didn't even know that shit.
Ooh, them kids grown, man.
Yes, they are. Right. But with all that being said, a lot of the stuff was like repetition.
Almost, yeah. Whenever you're working on the craft, it's all about the hours you put. But they say it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert in something. So you have to put forth that time to become a better version.
Is it 10?
10,000?
You know how many hours it is? Are you just speculating? Or is
I
that
think it's 10,000. I think, to master a craft. I could be wrong.
Google that shit.
Me not always right.
You know.
You're not always right.
Me not always. You know what the heck? Me not always right. Okay, you crazy.
So the first question that comes up: does it really take 10,000 hours to master something?
And what does it say?
It says the widely touted theory highlighted in 1993 psychology paper and popularized by Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers. Love that book, Outliers. Awesome fucking book. I love that book.
What is it called?
Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Says that anyone can master a skill with 10,000 hours of practice. So yeah. Because what he was saying, that's such an awesome book. One of the things he was talking about, how a lot of people aren't necessarily special or gifted. They just had the time in their life.
I mean, Kobe Bryant would literally say his ability to hit that shot and do that was due to his practice and his repetition.
Right, exactly.
He took 1,000 shots a day.
Yeah.
1,000 shots a day, 8 hours a day.
Exactly.
10 hours a day equal to about...
And it's Kobe Bryant, it's Steve Jobs.
70 hours a week, 70 hours a week.
It's all the great people who are great in what they do. Beyonce, like
8 hours a week.
Your favorite rapper, your favorite actor, your favorite this, your favorite that, your favorite wide receiver. Like, people who become great, they have to put forth that time to make themselves great. So it's...
So about 6 years that they put in 10 hours a day.
Right.
Every day for 6 years.
Right. So...
they would be a master at this.
Yeah. So yeah, that's real shit.
Oh, damn, Sean.
But why did we bring that up? I'm lost. I am. Why did we start talking about...
That's weird.
why did we start talking about
You should have just kept going, bro. You should have kept going.
2,000 hours?
You should have kept going with it, Deshaun.
But anyway.
You should have.
But anyway.
It was like we was riding down the street having a good conversation.
And then we stopped like, where we going?
It was like,
where we going again?
And they hit a big fucking U-turn to go back to the destination. Right. But now we gotta remember what destination we going to.
Law of attraction, law of transmutation of energy. Dad. We was going for a minute though.
Oh yeah, man. We just right. We just took a left at the fork in the road.
Why we brought that up? Why we turn left like 5 miles back again? Where we at?
You stop looking at the map, damn it.
We just driving?
No. But it was connected with something, but at this point I'm laughing too.
I'm sure y'all can like go back and like, figure out what we was talking about.
No, they probably like these niggas are stupid.
Right. That's fine. But I love these laws. I do. Law of attraction currently is everyone's favorite law. Everybody's on the law of attraction. But I think that's a good thing. I don't mind trends. I don't mind trends when they're good trends.
This is my whole thing. That's cool, but unless you understand and are really taking the other 12 into consideration or understanding them and taking them serious, I mean, it's kind of, you just kind of being trendy. You kind of like, okay, I'm going to pick this law. I'm going to focus on this and try. Like, no, they all work. It work together. You got to do it as a whole. It's a lifestyle. You can't just pick one. It's like saying, I'm going to be vegan because on Tuesdays
they have $2 vegan tacos.
Yeah, man. So I eat all vegan all day on Tuesday. All that one. Like, no, you can't. That's why I'm vegan on Tuesdays.
Right. I think you definitely. The thing about these laws, like we say on every podcast, is that we're already practicing them. You just aren't aware that. I'm not aware. I can't speak for everybody, but
yeah, you're doing that. You're doing it in some form of fashion.
Exactly. So when you become aware of all of these laws, that's when you start to make the changes in your life, because it's like, I'm catching myself before I make that, before I say that, before I think that, before I do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking the time to make the right decision, to make the right move that would better,
sleep in where you invest your time at, your thought process. Yeah, I catch myself, I ain't gonna lie, investing my thoughts into how to improve the restaurant. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I investing in? How to improve this restaurant when A, I ain't a manager.
That ain't my job.
That ain't my job. And B, they're not looking for that.
They ain't trying to improve anyway. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I don't know what they're trying to do. But,
they ain't looking for
that advice from us.
Right.
So why would I invest my mental energy into... I've been having to condition myself for that.
Right. And just like we were kind of talking about with the 10,000 hours thing, a lot of people had the time to be surrounded by their craft. So it's easier to become great at something when you're surrounded by it versus that's why it's consuming you, because that's your full-time job. So it's in your subconscious, it's in your mind, it's starting to peep out a little bit. So I think it's like sometimes you can't help, because it's your environment. So you naturally, as a human being, it's like, how can I improve little shit? It's just kind of what you naturally do. And the best thing to do, I'm not telling you to quit and not go back, but the best thing to do is to like not be in that environment, because you're going to be consumed by your environment. Like you are the people you hang around and all that good shit.
Yeah, it's the environment, and that's the other thing. My mom and I was talking about that today. That's why I appreciate this podcast and what we do, because I see your intellect and I see your growth, and I see the growth that we've had together spiritually within this journey, especially with creating this podcast. Excuse me. And not to say that people around me are dumb, but I need to start being around. I need to start engaging with people who are smarter than me.
Yo, real shit. Real fucking shit. Real shit. This is gonna be some real shit. I hang around some smart... Women are smart. Girls, I hung around some smart girls. And it's like... just little things. Just little things that girls kind of know. Not all girls. Some of y'all bitches don't. Let's just keep it all the way 100.
Only you can get away with. I can't say that shit. I can't say that shit.
But
high five. Thank you. I got to show him. I got to show him to do that shit. Some of y'all, I can't even repeat it.
So but no, but for real. But I notice it's like you know when you're hanging around someone who's a little bit, and they don't have to be completely smarter than you in every single thing, but it's something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
something that's gonna inspire you to make you step up your game a little bit, man. Make you step up, because I feel like we've gotten lazy, man. We're not challenging each other. Everybody wants to take the easy route, especially looking at social media. I've come to the realization, any nigga doing social media that motherfucker is not lazy. That shit is work.
Social media is definitely
shit.
It takes a high level of consistency.
Work. Hell yeah.
Like, you gotta be on your phone, like...
all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Like, taking pictures after picture. And that's one thing a lot of people don't know. That first picture ain't what make it to the ground. Nope. It'd be like that 17th picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that picture way down the line. You gotta be tweeting. You gotta be Facebooking.
Man.
It's like once you gain that audience, you have to constantly feed them.
That shit is work.
Yeah, it's
and you don't want to just put nothing out. You want quality after a while. You want some quality shit. Because people just don't pay attention to your images and just pay attention to it unless it's got something quality going on. And they're going to skip through it if it's some crazy looking shit. So,
exactly.
Man, that shit is work like a motherfucker.
But they say that, it was this real cool quote. It was like, if you are around people who don't inspire you, you're in the cage. Because you can't grow and become a better version of yourself because no one around you is...
It's challenging you.
Yeah.
Man. That's why
or inspiring you to challenge yourself. Kind of like, oh, damn, he done did... wait a minute, I can do that. Wait a minute. You gonna let me sit here looking all lame and shit?
Man, I promise you, this shit be having me... Like, I've lost my cool like way too many times. A couple of arguments and shit like that. Over some real minute shit. And when I go home and sit down and meditate, which I've never really sat back and done like years before. Like, I used to do it, but not with that kind of intent to reflect on my actions, my daily actions. Man, it changes a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really start questioning, like, the moves you make. Yeah. And shit like that.
Right. Because it's like, you have to take that time to really reflect. Someone said, was that Bob Proctor? I think those are his books. And one of his biggest things was reflection about how you really need to sit back and look at what you just did. He was like, for the day, and then for the week, and then for the month, and then for the 6 months, and then for the year.
Right. Mm-hmm. Reflect on your patterns and see what your habits are and your tendencies so you can see what you need to fix.
Exactly.
What you need to work on and what you end up doing that gets you the damn loop you stuck in.
Mm-hmm. Like, wait a minute, I gotta sit down and figure out. It was John C. Maxwell. Yeah, John C. Maxwell. That's a good book. He's a good author.
I actually reflect on the past few weeks, man. I had to go grocery shopping because I realized I was spending way too much money eating out.
Reflect on them finances. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, what am I doing with cash? Actually, that's something else you were supposed to reflect on. And last but not least, motherfucking sleep, man.
Sleep is super important. Your brain gotta work.
Attract some sleep. Attract some sleep to your life.
What? Ooh.
Talk on some sleep.
Yo, it's like...
Talk on, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight.
It's like we don't know the power we have with this law of attraction shit. Like, it's like we don't even know.
Bruh, I do.
Like, and I was telling Corey that last night. It's like...
I told you.
You don't even know this box that we built around our own selves. You don't even know what we could... Like, it's a great meme of a horse that's being held down by, like, a chair. It's like, it's all in your mind. Like, you don't even know what you can do. Like, it's just crazy.
I've been aware of it since I was 14, 15 years old. I got the girlfriend I wanted when I was 15. I didn't know what to do with her. I didn't have the 5 P's. You remember the 5 P's?
No.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I wasn't properly prepared to handle what I was going to receive. That's what usually happens most of the time because we're not working on ourselves. We're going to get what you want. You'll put it in.
But are you ready for it?
But are you ready for it when it gets it? That's the biggest thing. Because it's going to manifest itself. We already know through perpetual transmutation that it's going to come to you. You're going to get what you want.
Oh my God.
The thing is, when it gets here, are you prepared for it? What I'm doing now, what we're doing now is preparing ourselves for when this shit blows up and we getting good, how to handle it.
You're going to be ready.
We're going to be ready for it. See, before, if this thing would have came around, were we properly prepared for what blessings we might receive from this platform?
Right. Oh, that's scary, because
I got it when I was 15. I got it and I didn't know what she was. I asked for it over and over. It took a year and a half, maybe something like that. Started in the 9th grade. By the time we got to the 10th grade, we were dating. And I didn't even know what to do. Fucked it up. I fucked it up. Yep. I got the car I wanted. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. I didn't know what car I was going to get. I got the car I needed. I got the monthly payment I wanted. Everybody, when I was getting my new car, it was like, yo, you're not going to get a car no less than $450, $500, $400. I was like, nah, $350. My car note is $350.
Oh, dope.
And the only reason it's $350 is because I got the extra shit, but it was originally $300. So
it's possible.
It's possible, but I was prepared for it and I put in the work to get to that point when I was looking for my car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was preparing myself for that situation. Right. But I've been doing this all my life. I've been aware of it. It's just when it happens and I get the gift or the blessing or whatever you want to call it, am I prepared to really handle it? And
I worry about that. Because I be thinking, am I ready for this stuff I say I want? Like,
yep.
I need to be getting ready. Like,
you
always getting ready for something. I need to be getting ready. You gotta get ready for your dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Think about these celebrities who be like, I'm ready for, I want this fame and all that shit, and then they get in there like, yo, this shit was overwhelming. This is more than I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
Nobody properly prepared you for how this shit was about to go down.
A great example for us is how many managers have we seen get promoted and step back down? Because it's
nobody properly prepared them for what they was about to walk into.
Right. Ooh.
They just put them up into it.
Like, they looked cool, but now that I'm in this seat,
they thought it was cool, man. And I'm watching them.
Right.
I'm studying the whole game, the whole hustle. I'm like, man, I can learn management from the sideline.
It ain't hard. It's just a lie.
Leadership is the strong. You know what? Leadership is the strongest part of management.
Mm-hmm. People gotta follow.
Yep. And that's the thing. But you gotta respect your followers.
Almost definitely.
Like, we respect our followers. We appreciate everybody who has been listening and following us. We about to wrap it up on that note. Law of Attraction. This is number 7 and 8. Check out our other episodes.
And Law of Transmutation.
And Transmutation.
Of Energy.
You remember the other episodes?
All of them? They better look. It's right there. Like our last episode, the episode before that, and the episode before that. Law of this, law of that, and law of this, okay?
This bitch. You made me slob a little bit.
But thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all subscribe. Talk to us in the comment section. Tell us whatever you want to tell us, whatever is on your heart. Share.
If you think this shit sucks, tell us. And tell us how we can fix the suckiness.
Also, if y'all on iTunes,
man, we on
Spotify, Google Play.
We on every damn thing you can get a podcast on. Himalaya, Breaker, Anchor, all that shit.
We everywhere. Okay. Y'all need to be Googling the LITE-BULB moment podcast. Oh, I was on the roll. I'm sorry. The Lite-Bulb moment podcast. But with that LITE-bulb. So, but thank y'all so much. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.